episode of Positive Fridays. Yes, episode 1, the very first one in this series, where every Friday I talk about one person that is positive on YouTube and or on YouNow. There's so many negative things going on in the world. Why not focus on the positive when there's so much wonderful things going on in the world? Well, the first person I'm going to do in this episode is Mr. Tofu Tommy. Yeah! Anyways, you're probably wondering, why did I pick Tofu Tommy, especially for my first one? Well, to be honest, he's the only one I thought of that was worthy of the first honors of this episode. Because you know who Tofu Tommy is, right? If you guys don't know who he is a wonderful human being. He is loving and kind, he's sweet, he's gentle, and he's going through so much stuff right now. He's got something called an eating disorder, and he blogs about his struggles and his triumphs and his relapses. And even though he's going through so much stuff, he still is compassionate towards animals and people and the world, and he's supportive to his friends, and he's a true example of the greatest positivity ever. Now, I also want to go in and talk about a few things about Tofu Tommy. Now, in this clip over here, we're going to talk about how brave he is. If you know what an eating disorder is, it's different things going on. There's anorexia, there's bulimia, there's orthorexia, there's many different types of eating disorders. People go through stuff, and it's actually a very dark thing to be going through, but for someone to put himself out there and to, just show you guys you're not the only one going through this, I have to applaud his bravery and his courage, because it takes great courage to admit things like this. Not only that, even drug addicts are not even as brave as this man is. I mean, he's just going through so much stuff, you know what I mean? And despite of all the trolls and all the people, telling him all these negative things, he's still so positive. So over here, you're going to see all the positive things in a couple of videos, maybe one here, maybe one here. We'll see what I plan on putting in this section. But it's going to be somewhere on the side of the video here. Now, not only does he is so positive, but even though people scrutinize him and try to hurt his feelings and say all these bad things, he still is so compassionate, and he still tries to support people and just tries to be there for people and just let people know they're not the only ones going through this. They're not the only ones battling these demons or this struggle. They're not the only ones. And I love that about him. He's such an inspiration to me, even though I don't have an eating disorder. But I think of him, and I think of all my personal struggles in my life. And you know what? Guess what? I think about him because I don't feel sorry for myself, because he's just like, he's going through so much more than me. He's going through the battling of the demons in his mind and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, wow, this guy, I don't feel sorry for myself. I look to him as great inspiration, and yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I wake up thinking how wonderful of an inspiration. So, not only that, guess what? Take a guess. Take a guess, people. Take a guess. He is loving and compassionate to humans and animals. Yes, people, he is a beloved vegan, like I'm a vegan, and he loves his animals and he loves people, and every life he's got the same philosophy as I do. Humans and animals are the same. Animals don't have more of an importance than humans, and humans don't have more of an importance than animals. They're both on the same playing field, and I love that about him, and I love how he's an activist for the animals. I love his compassion, and I love his story, and I just like how he's like open, and he's just honest, and he talks about his food, and he talks about all that type of stuff. The other thing I love about him is that over here, you're going to see him teaching people who do not have an eating disorder how to deal with people who have disorders, eating disorders. And it's really helped me because I'm on YouNow. I have an audience, and a couple of my fans, guess what? They have eating disorders, and he has taught me how to approach them in such a loving way where I don't set them to want to binge or purge or be anorexic. You know, he's taught me how to talk to people who actually have these eating disorders. So he's actually empowered me, you know, someone who does not have an eating disorder, you know, to help people, to talk to people. And he's brought the dialogue of his darkness into the forelight so that people would not feel ashamed to talk about this. But a lot of people actually kill themselves because they have this, and they don't want to bring this out to the light because they feel ashamed and they feel they're not worthy or anything. But he's brought this out to the light so people could feel like they're not the only ones. And I love that about him. But over here, he talks to other people who do have eating disorders, so he's reaching out to other people as like a form of support group so people can get through their eating disorders. Now, I just love that about him, how he's just like trying to like be activist, just to the animals, to the humans. This is his way. He's got a big heart, everybody. He's got a massive, big heart, and I adore this man like a sister adores a brother. He's just really completely amazing. I can't tell you how many times I smile when I look at his videos. And even though I see he's also, when he struggles, when he thinks he's relapsing, or he thinks he's going through this or he's going through that, he's open about it. Most people, when they're going through stuff, they hide it. They don't want to expose it. They're so ashamed. But yet he's opened up the dialogue, people. And he's so brave. He's so brave. Also, he's very humble, you know what I mean? He's not like, oh, I'm out there, you know, look at me, ooh, look at me. No, he's very humble about his approach and his things that he's going through. And you should be applauding that and not tearing him down, everybody. You know, it takes great courage. When was the last time you exposed some dark secret within inside yourself to the whole world? When was the last time, everybody? It takes great strength, doesn't it? But you guys don't want to do it. But yet, Tofu Tommy is so brave, so courageous. You know what I mean? So bold. And I wish so many more people would be more like him in these characteristics and stuff. Yes. Not only does, hold on a second, my notes. Not only is he a good friend, okay? He sends roses to his friends, and for their birthdays and stuff like that. And even his friends love him. Even people, you know, love and want to support him and all that fun stuff. You know what I mean? And then not only that, guess what? He gives shout outs, he gives recognition to people, you know what I mean? Because he sees other people are doing this and doing that. And there's more to the negativity in the world. There's so much beautiful positivity out in the world. So yes, I want to share that with the world, how Tofu Tommy is. Now, another thing I want to share with you is that there's going to be a couple clips in here in this video, but I want to give this message as my closing of this video for Positive Fridays, especially for Mr. Tofu Tommy as my honorable episode #1 person. Now, I know you're struggling, Mr. Tommy. I really know you're struggling. But you don't really understand how powerful you are, you know. So I want to show you, guess what I'm going to show you? Over here is your before. Look at your before. It's going to be from like a year ago. It's going to be a screenshot. Take a look, take a look, take a look. And then over here, it's going to be an after. Yes, you've got progress to make, my dear, but you're making that progress and you're constantly working at it. It's kind of like a martial artist, you know what I mean? We don't start out with a black belt. We have to start off without a belt. And we have to work on the basics. Before you know it, we got the white belt, and we go to yellow white, and we go to yellow, and we build and build and build and build and build and build and build. And even after we get our black belt, we're still going for our second black belt, our third black belt. It takes years and years and years and a ton of progress. And you're making that progress, my dear. You are. Now, I'm going to show you the side-by-side, somewhere over here, of both of your before and after, the year and currently. Take a look. Before and after again. I'm going to put them together side by side this time. To cover my face. Woo! Cover my face! You know, I also want to encourage you to keep fighting. Keep trying. If you keep failing, keep getting up. The truest failures, my dear, is not trying, and the truest failures is keep giving up. But the fact that you fail and you get up and you try again, it's like that for martial arts. We fall down, we fight, you know, and we learn a new technique, you know. I mean, you're doing a great job, and I want to encourage you. Keep on whatever it is you're doing. Keep on it. Thank you for watching, and I hope with all my heart that you are worthy. You realize that you're worthy. I've seen in your videos you don't think you're worthy, but I know you're worthy, and know your worth because you are so wonderful. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps you, Mr. Tofu Tommy.